Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
It's Thursday, so that means it's What's on Tap time. Woo-woo! I'm your host, Stefan.
I'm your host, Martin.
And we are here to share some beers. And today we went hardcore Swedish beers.
Swedish beers.
Super Swedish beers with two breweries that actually aren't very well known even inside Sweden. So I am looking forward to trying these. Which one are we doing first?
I think we should do the one I just poured you, which is Sad Robot Brewing. Is it called Dark Velvet?
Velvet Opression. Belgian Dark Ale. And this is a 7% ABV Belgian Dark Ale. And it gets a little foamy when you pour it, so that's a good sign.
Good sign of a Belgian style.
I like to see that when you pour it. If it just turns to foam almost immediately in the glass, that's what I'm looking for.
Some dark Belgian beers are way darker than this. This is more like an amber Belgian, but
that's pretty light in the color. But the smell's really fruity in the nose.
Yeah, fruity. That's probably from like yeast esters.
Are you familiar with Sad Robot? Do you know anything about them?
Gothenburg. I've had a number of beers from them, but it has actually been a while since last time. When I saw Sad Robot, I was like, "Oh wow, they exist!
They're still around, yeah.
They haven't gone under. That's nice." I'll wait for my untapped statistics to while you talk.
I like the nose on this. It's got a lot of every time I go back to the smell, it's a little different. At first, it was kind of fruity and estery, and now it's I don't know, it's a little more mellow. It's kind of getting a little earthier. But yeah, the color does not scream to me Belgian Dark Ale, so I'd be very curious to try this one.
I've had them 10 times.
Wow.
2015, 15, 15, 15, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, and 22.
Wow, so it's been a minute since you've tried a sad robot. I keep wanting to say Bad Robot, but that's a production studio from J.J. Abrams.
Exactly.
Very, very different experience.
Let's try it.
All right.
Cheers. But 2018 seems to have really been the year when they pushed stuff out.
Yeah.
And then I tried one in 2022.
This is tough. I'm having a hard time putting words to it because there's a slight estery Belgian yeast flavor to it. It's almost getting into the Flemish red in some ways.
In the beginning of the flavor.
Yeah.
The aftertaste is like really bitter bread, like really dark Danish rye bread.
And as it oxidizes over your tongue, it develops more. It's complex, but in a very unnatural way. Like initial taste is almost like candied cherries.
Yeah.
Like in a fruitcake kind of experience.
It's very unbalanced.
Yeah, and then it dissolves into this more bready, nutty kind of flavor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I say dark rye bread, I mean this kind of super dark bread that has these like nuts and
like
dried fruits in them.
Like a dark walnut kind of flavor to it. And all of those things that I'm describing sound really good. Like, candied cherries and dissolves into a dark roasted walnut rye bread kind of experience. Sounds great. But yet at the same time, somehow it's not.
They're pulling in opposite directions a little bit.
It is two different experiences that you're having. And that's why it's kind of hard to talk about the beer, because it starts in one place and then drops to another place really quick. and then very unexpectedly, and not in a cohesive way.
No, this is a 2.5 for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of there with you, which is unfortunate because I think there's something interesting here, and there's enough going on that would make me want to try other Sad Robot beers just to see, like, what are they really doing. This definitely feels like they didn't quite nail the style and they didn't quite get to what they're looking for, but they have some things going on that makes me want to kind of investigate what they're doing today. So maybe there's more stuff at Systembolaget that we need to investigate.
They have 5 beers on Systembolaget.
Yeah.
A stout, a golden blonde ale, a modern lager, this one, and a sour. And the stout I had given... Oh, it disappeared. Here we go. A 4. A 4?
Wow, that's really good.
In 2018.
Well,
6
I think
years
we
ago.
need to reinvestigate this.
Yeah, it's an 8% Imperial Stout.
A little on the low side for an Imperial Stout, but
right. I definitely think don't judge Sad Robot on this one.
I think this is very interesting, and that's what makes it perplexing and interesting to talk about. But it's definitely not coming together as a cohesive experience. No. But moving on, we have something from Brygghus 19. We interviewed them a couple of years ago at Malmö Beer and Whiskey Festival, and we quite enjoyed their beers. I've enjoyed quite a few of them in the past. We haven't really featured them on the show very much, so it's exciting that you brought this today. The International Haze Double Pineapple Edition is creamy mango and 2 times a pineapple infused beer, New England IPA, coming in at 7% ABV.
Because I saw that you had drank the same beer in the 2 times mango edition, and you had liked that one. So I wanted to... I was keen on trying this together with you. When it comes to Brygghus 19, they have their sub-label, which is called Prophecy Brewing. And I always like the Prophecy Brewing beers more than the Brygghus 19 because they're more experimental. Yeah. I'm surprised that this one isn't a Prophecy.
Well, this is part of the International Haze label or marquee or whatever you call it, sub-label or whatever. They've been cranking out a few of these over the years.
Yes.
And unfortunately, they always use the same can art. So it kind of always looks the same. Yeah. And I think it creates maybe a little confusion on what it is. This one, they've got little pineapple stickers on it, so it kind of differentiates it a little bit. But it really looks like the International Haze, and it's probably why I didn't pick up this can, because I thought maybe I already had it when I see it.
Yes, because you had International Haze and 2 times mango.
Right.
This is 2 times pineapple.
Right. And if you're not really paying attention, and all the cans look the same, except for little stickers on the outside.
Are they actual stickers?
They're not actual stickers, but they use stickers in the label art.
Yeah, they look like stickers.
Yeah.
It is very yellow. Very opaque.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
It smells a lot like pineapples.
It does. Mosaic, Citra, combined with mango, pineapple, and lactose. That's what I thought. It was released in June 2018.
This one isn't from...
No, this was the first batch was released in June 2018. This is a new thing. But I definitely get the lactose on the nose.
Yeah.
It's kind of curious, like, are they doing milk sugars, lactose? What's going on there? It's very prevalent.
Smells like pineapple. Cheers. Oh.
It's... What? Go ahead.
I kind of remember the 2 times mango, which was really good.
Mm-hmm.
This one goes off in a super unbalanced pineapple. It's like a morning juice that you have let... in Swedish, it's called skikta sig. When a liquid separates. Separated morning juice is what I get from this.
Yeah, I get a lot of the mango on this, and it kind of gets a little apricot-y for me.
But that's good. He's giving a sneaky stare. No, I get that apricot isn't good in this particular beer, but apricot in sours in general is very good flavor.
In sours would be very good. In this beer, it's a combination of the lactose, and I think it might just be me just not liking these kind of lactose, milk sugar, adjuncts in beers anymore. That they just kind of like feels to me like they're trying to cheat the process and be a little lazy with the brewing.
Yeah.
Because they're not relying on the malt bill to deliver the creamy experience that you're wanting from that. They're throwing in sugar to kind of make it feel more, to kind of pillow it up and give it more of a richer mouthfeel here. But at the same time, I find that the pineapple and the mango don't really complement each other. They just kind of create a weird melange of tutti fruity, generic kind of fruit flavor.
Yeah. So if I interpret my investigations correctly, the previous one we've both had separately is the 2 times mango. Mm-hmm. And if I read it correctly, that one had no pineapple, just twice the mango, just the base IPA with twice the mango, and we both quite like that a lot, upwards to 4 out of 5 territory. Mm-hmm. This one with 1 times the mango, 2 times the pineapple, according to the description, it doesn't hit the mark.
No, it just doesn't work for me. No. I think this is like a 3.
At max. Yeah. It's when I say it's like a separated liquid, that is never good. It has never been good in any, like a tequila sunrise. Sure.
It's one of the worst cocktails ever created.
Exactly.
Yeah, so...
No.
I could drink it, but... only because it was there and I didn't have anything else to drink.
This is between 2.75 and a 3 for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, that makes me sad. I was looking. I had high hopes for this, and I've liked a lot of stuff they've done in the past. I look forward to trying more of their stuff. But yeah, it just doesn't. Instead of cutting it.
Instead of making this, they should have made a 3 times mango, because the 2 times mango was really good.
Just all mango.
Yes.
And then it's just a pastry sour at that point.
Sure, a pastry IPA.
Yeah, I drink it.
But we will keep trying Swedish beers. Hopefully our Swedish listeners appreciate it because they know what to get and not to get from Systembolagets shelves. Our few international listeners get a sense of what happens in the Swedish beer scene.
And there's a lot happening. I mean,
there is a lot.
There's so much happening, and I would say we actually pick up from the local Swedish beer market quite often because there's so many things coming out every week. So it's always exciting to see what's on the shelves.
Exactly, and we now I'm certain we've never had Sad Robot on the show ever.
Oh, we've never had them on the show.
No.
Yeah, we should rebrand ourselves as What's on the Shelf, and it's just. What's on the shelves of Systembolaget this week?
No.
And then we pick out 2 beers from there.
No, we won't change the name of the show.
No, we won't. That's way too much work.
Yes.
And as we all know, we don't do work here.
No.
Well, we'll wrap it up here. You can find us online at what'sontappodcast.com, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, and wherever you find podcasts, you can find What's on Tap. So until next time,
keep drinking it, dum-dums.